Hello and welcome to Tarot from the Crypt. I am Lotus God Sage. We are in the landing of March 2021. And today we're about to get into a Sagittarius fire sign read. So Sagittarius fire sign. This will be a general reading for the landing of March 2021. Sagittarius, also known as the Owl or the Centaur. First, we'll start with the Egyptian deck and see what messages Tarot has to offer for you. So, to start off, Sagittarius, we have the Ace of Pentacles. For me, Pentacles being the people and places that we are involved with in our lives, or the endeavors that are heavily related to the people in the place, to where that matters more so than the endeavor itself. But this Ace of Pentacles here says that you are looking to have, or that you may be coming into a new fresh start in a home life endeavor, whether it be a new home itself, or renovations, or just a new feeling about your home, in the way that feng shui often frees up new energy. But here with this Ace of Pentacles, I see the rays of the sun reaching down to warm you, Sagittarius fire sign. Here with these pentacles, these sun rays are reaching down to touch you. And it doesn't seem that these hands are scorching here. But following this Ace of Pentacles, we have the Hangman. So with this new start of maybe a job, or not necessarily a relationship itself, but a relationship that is very much so not dictated, but brought about by the place that you have to interact with this person. But this Hangman here says that with that new beginning, that you might find yourself in a little bit of contemplation. You might find yourself just taking time out to be still and figure out maybe where to take this new direction, or where this new direction will take you. But the Hangman here says that yes, Sagittarius, a bovine friend of yours is about to be slaughtered, and from that may provide a feast, or from that, you know, you may just find a mess. But following this Hangman, we have the Knave of Wands, or the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands being a very inquisitive energy, an energy where you are looking into something, studying maybe a new way to manifest, or to make magic with your hands of something that you are working with. Here with this Page of Wands. This Page of Wands could also represent a youthful, fiery energy about yourself, or one that you may be dealing with. Or it could also be here, you know, that the new start that's causing you to actually have to be serious about your assessment is actually going to compel you to do that with this upright Page of Wands. And that you will be looking into creating something powerful and bringing about something that's It's very fulfilling for you here. Because following this Page of Wands, we have the Seven of Pentacles. A page of Pentacles per se, but in the lower levels. So this Seven of Pentacles here is also like a page card, because the Seven of Pentacles tells about being at work on something, but not so much mastering the work itself, but mastering how to do the work, learning in the apprenticeship stages. This Seven of Pentacles here, it shows, like the two prior cards, that yes, you have your hands on the wheel. No one else is taking it right now, and you're driving towards something that's stable in the physical realm, in your home life, and physical outside of your home. These tangible assets is what you are mastering the craft of with your own hands here, Sagittarius. So next we'll go to the wood deck and see if all this hard work and craftsmanship will bring about good news for you financially, Sagittarius. Okay. So between the Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman, you have the Four of Arrows, or the Four of Swords, a card of rest. It's this interpretation is a more dire, a more alarming, I would say, call. It's a more alarming call to rest, more so than the Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman, which says there's a new start that I want to pause and make sure I'm handling appropriately. But this Four of Swords here, or the Four of Arrows as it comes in this deck, reminds us that rest is needed. You know, some people might not value the outcome here with this month. Some people may be strictly butterfly biased, but rest is being called for so that growth can come about from being not even pinned, but from being positioned to the ground. There's a chance to cocoon and blossom, because following this Four of Arrows, we go from a 4 to a 5. We have the Five of Cups that bridges the Hangman and the Knave of Swords, the Page of Wands. Sorry, the Hangman and the Page of Wands. We have the Five of Cups here that bridges those cards. This Five of Cups being about ecstasy, but in a sense, I see it's an ecstasy that may come about from, you know, not focusing on what is lost or what is not there, but what is actually there and what is gained here with this ecstasy and these 5 bowls here and this pentagram. She dances in the middle with the wand, with actually 2 of them in 2 different representations. You know, this Five of Cups here could easily be a card about disappointment and not actually seeing what is in front of you, the options you have, because your focus is otherwhere. Your focus is otherwise. But between the Hangman and the Page of Wands, you have a a sort of calling for joy and happiness, a sort of a rain dance of fulfillment and positivity and ecstasy and joy going on here, a summoning. Following the five of vessels, the five of cups, we have the queen of vessels, the queen of cups in reverse here. This queen of cups falling on the page of wands and the seven of pentacles. This queen of cups, Sagittarius, a fire sign here. As we get to these last two cups cards, we deal with the emotions and the way you're going to receive all of what you're doing, or all of what comes away in your heart. You know, maybe mentally and physically, these things might provide joy and positivity and a chance for change and a chance for something to naturally cycle in without it being as impactful as a tower moment. But this queen of vessels here, this queen of cups and emotions in reverse, says that this rest may be very much tied to the emotional aspects of what you are going to be dealing with and what you may encounter here with this endeavor. There may be a chance for you to become overwhelmed and out of sync with this new endeavor, to bring some life, to bring something beautiful into existence, because the salmon here in the Queen of Cups is swimming upstream, and that is it's a spawning, not a spawning tactic, but it's required to be able to spawn, to be able to bring new life and to continue the gift that was given to us, the way of passing it on, and doing so in a way that allows, you know, an environment that can actually incubate, an environment that can actually grow it. Whatever the seed is that you're planting here with this Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, your Queen of Vessels or Queen of Cups was in reverse. I don't read it here to be, you know, as right now emotional turmoil and emotional imbalance, but I see it as, with all of these pentacles here and just now coming into the cups, that it's more of an emotional endurance that we're referencing here that's gonna need to happen at some point when you get into here with the Seven of Pentacles, actually working on it mentally before you physically manifest it. The mental process of looking into it and cornering your approach might bring some emotional turmoil that'll have to be not necessarily snubbed out, because here with this Five of Cups and ecstasy, the turmoil might be too high. You know, you might get manic, and in that sense, yes, rest and be still. But Sagittarius, to go to the crypt, we have the Emperor in reverse, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. You start with the Ace of Pentacles and you end your last tarot card, because the next card will be an animal spirit guide card, with the Ace of Pentacles upright. You have two aces here, and I am a big fan of twos. So we also have here 11 You know, one's about new beginning and growth and birth and the possibility still being open. But here with these two aces, you know, I see you with this hangman and trying to focus. I see you maybe positioning yourself to have two aces in a hole or two aces up your sleeves instead of just dealing with one trump card. But this Emperor in reverse here, either you, Sagittarius, or the energy that you are dealing with here with all this heavy earth building, you know, palace type energy here with the Emperor, it shows that what you are dealing with very well may so be something about dictation, you know, in aspects of how a judge is part and parcel to the brevity or the gravitas of the court, how the judge relates to the court. You know, it may be much of the way that you're relating to the place that you are, because there is a position of dictation and involvement and power. I don't see you coming up as a spectator here, Sagittarius. But this Emperor in reverse follows the Queen of Cups in reverse. And although the Queen is not a major arcana card, this Emperor here, as it bridges the Four of Swords and the Five of Cups, is holding a type of wand of his own, but a more majestic and a more powerful staff, capable of manifesting. Here, as you see, the sun is centered in the staff as a jewel. But Sagittarius, we'll go to the animal spirit deck and see what we can further add to your reading. Yes. And the Emperor here very much so relates to this message of financial stability and success, and also just ambition and authority. But I do see you bringing it all in here. This may not be a situation that you're in that's going smoothly, but you still care and you still see the impact that it may have. So you are still committed. And I would say stay committed, Sagittarius. And following that, we have the Stingray water card here with all 7 chakras displayed down the spine, the Kundalini. We have that center here with your 5 of Cups of ecstasy and joy. So this thing right here might be a message of how to traverse, you know, those rough emotional waters to bring that ecstasy and joy to the surface and not just down in the depths. Wasn't sure if I should put my jellyfish up because you guys are a water sign, but it seems it worked out. So with the stingray here, we have developing confidence, sense of self, or a spine. Your top row here does house that message. It does embody the symbolism of growth and investment and development. Maybe the person in these pentacles here is you, Sagittarius, and this is self-development and growth strictly that we're talking about. Maybe the temple that the emperor is in is within you, because you build temples in your mind and you build altars in your heart. So you may be in the process of construction here. The Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the Stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again. As a force of Dharma growing within the Stingray is too strong to ignore. So yes, this Stingray here is about being in the spine and being encompassing, not being completely embodying what it means to have a spine and stand up and to be erect and to sort of put your chest out, but it's a card for the inner calling of fire and passion, to bring that into a physical presentation. But when in balance, the Stingray is eager and wants to grow, and when out of balance, it blames others and it quits. So here with these two aces and this endeavor, I want to say a lot of people quit in the beginning, but a thought crept in that even more so, a lot of people quit before they even began. So if you are trying to muster the courage to start, I just like to remind you, Sagittarius, that it's already within you. You already have those guts in you that need to be brought out. Everything you need is already in your possession. But to bring in balance, the Stingray energy is recommended to move through the discomfort. Here, it is the pressure and the discomfort and the heaviness that weighs and shapes the Stingray into the body type that it has. But the Stingray has found a way to use this completely to its advantage, whether it's traversing or whether it's chilling on the sea floor. You know, it has found its place in a place that it can maneuver very well. So Sagittarius, if you are looking to find a place within yourself or within this world that we cohabitate within, I wish you the best of luck and the most positive of outcomes. Once again, this has been Tarot from the Crypt. I am Lotus God Sage, wishing you, fire sign Sagittarius, much peace, love, and blessings as you live this thing that we call life. Take care.